Are you ready for the fantasy football playoffs? My name is Frank Ober, and this is week 15 of my weekly fantasy football preview. In one of three key divisional matchups, the Detroit Lions got by the Green Bay Packers 34-31 to remain the number one seed in the NFC. Meanwhile, the Seattle Seahawks beat the Arizona Cardinals 30-18 to stay atop the NFC West. It's becoming a broken record, but the Kansas City Chiefs squeaked by the Los Angeles Chargers 19-17 as the Chiefs kicked the winning field goal as time expired. The field goal attempt was from only 31 yards, but it hit the left upright and went through. The most exciting and fun game to watch was the Los Angeles Rams surviving against the Buffalo Bills 44-42. Quarterback Josh Allen of the Bills once again made history and was the top-scoring quarterback this week. He accounted for 424 yards of offense and became the first player in the Super Bowl era to throw 3 touchdown passes and run for 3 touchdowns in a game. Quarterback Sam Darnold of the Minnesota Vikings also had a huge game, accounting for 354 yards and throwing 5 touchdown passes. The beneficiaries of his performance were 2 of the top wide receivers in Week 4, as Jordan Addison had 133 yards of offense and 3 touchdowns, while Justin Jefferson had 130 yards of offense and 2 touchdowns. This is the first time in NFL history that wide receiver teammates each accounted for greater than 125 receiving yards and scoring at least 2 touchdowns in a game. Wide receiver Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals dominated the Dallas Cowboys with 14 receptions, 191 scrimmage yards, and 2 touchdowns, while wide receiver Puka Nacua of the Los Angeles Rams also had a solid game with 12 receptions, 162 scrimmage yards, and 2 touchdowns. The top running back in Week 14 was Zach Charbonnet of the Seattle Seahawks, who was filling in for the injured Kenneth Walker. Charbonnet had 193 yards from scrimmage with 2 touchdowns. The top tight end was once again George Kittle of the San Francisco 49ers, who had 6 receptions for 151 yards. Place kickers Anders Carlson of the New York Jets, Matthew Wright of the Kansas City Chiefs, and Jason Sanders of the Miami Dolphins each kicked 4 field goals. The top defenses this week included the Pittsburgh Steelers, San Francisco 49ers, and Las Vegas Raiders. The Fantasy League playoffs are about to begin. Hopefully you made the playoffs and your team is healthy. Buys are no longer a factor. It is critical to monitor the availability of players who are injured so you can submit a competitive lineup. Some key players who missed Week 14 or were injured this week include running backs Bucky Irving of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Isaac Guerendo of the San Francisco 49ers, Kenneth Walker of the Seattle Seahawks, and Breece Hall of the New York Jets. Wide receiver George Pickens of the Pittsburgh Steelers and wide receiver Ladd McConkey and tight end Will Dissly of the Los Angeles Chargers are also injured. Good luck in the playoffs. And please check my article for more information and an approach to take in setting your playoff lineup for Week 15.